It's all about how you think. So let's look at infinite banking like this. Because Nelson always said you want to be in two businesses: the business that you're in, that you're generating income, and the banking business. So we're going to start our own business. Forget about which one it is. And the way that this business works is it's a small business. So in order to keep the doors open, we just need $10,000 a year. By the way, if it'll work for a small number, will it work for a big number? Absolutely. So here's your business. The first year you put in $10,000 and you can take out $6,000. That's pretty good. I mean, most businesses don't make money the first year. They don't make money for a few years, right? So you put in $10,000, you can take out six. The second year you put in $10,000, you could take out at least 8,000. The third year you put in $10,000, you can take out $10,000. Now, by the way, at that point, what's your cost of doing business? It's zero, right? Every dollar you put in, you're being able to take out. Now, you can't put $1 million in a McDonald's and take out $1 million, can you? But here's also where the magic happens is every year after that you put in 10,000, you could take out more than 10,000. Pretty cool. Every year after that fourth year, it gets better and better and better. So every year it gets better. Okay. By the way, that's not infinite banking. That's just designing the money pool, which is not what infinite banking is about. It's a process, not a product. You could do infinite banking with a can in your backyard, but you can't leverage money in a can you? All right. So year one, remember I put in 10,000, I had $6,000 to use. Well, in my business, which by the way could be my family, I have a car that I owe $6,000 on, and I'm paying $5,000 a month to somebody else. So that money's flowing away from me. All right. I simply do this. I pay off the car and I flow that money, that payment I was paying somebody else, back to my banking system. So at the end of the year, I have $6,000 in my banking system, just like I started. Well, the next year I put in $10,000. I said I would have $8,000. Plus, I can use my six again, right? I mean, I'm going to use the money over and over again like the bank does. And if you haven't seen our video on how banks control money, you got to watch it. I promise you, you're going to like it. So now I have $14,000 and I've got an inventory loan at my business. And I'm paying $1,000 a month for that. So I pay off the inventory loan and I take that $1,000 a month that was going somewhere else and I pay it back to my banking system. So now I have $12,000 back in my banking system. The next year I put in 10,000. I said I would have 10,000. I get to use my 12 again. I got a tax bill, $22,000. I'm paying $2,000 a month on it. So I pay the tax bill off. And that $2,000 that was flowing away from me to the IRS flows back into my banking system. So now I have $24,000 in my banking system ready to deploy again. Next year I put in 10. I said I'd have it 11. So now I have $35,000 a year. I mean, for that year to use. Now, by the way, let's just stop right there. I've put in $40,000. I've paid off a bunch of debt and I have a bunch of cash values sitting in there growing uninterrupted. That's a great business. If that was your business model, how much money would you want to put in there? Hopefully you say a ton, because let's look at the numbers. I put in 40 grand. I paid off $42,000 of debt and I have $35,000 of cash value. Do you want to know how to do that? Go to createtailwind.com, sign up for a free coaching session, and let us show you. I'm Jim Oliver. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me today. Until next time, become your own banker.